మనం ఇప్పుడు భూమిని తవ్వుతూ వెళ్ళామంటే you will get rocky surface inside. Similarly, the first 4 planets they were made up of rocks. వీటిని కనుక ఈ క్రస్ట్ కనుక ఓపెన్ చేసి చూసామంటే వీనస్ కానీ మెర్క్యూరీ కానీ మార్స్ అండ్ ఎర్త్ you will get rocky surface inside. Rocky surface. But if you go to the next 4, which are called outer planets, they are made up of gases, gas giants. For example, if you take this planet into consideration, Jupiter, and for your information, this Jupiter is going to be 1350 times of our Earth. 1350 times. What does it exactly mean? మన భూగ్రహాల లాంటి గ్రహాలను ఒక 1350ని గ్యాదర్ చేసి ఒక చోట ఒక బాల్ లాగా తయారు చేయగలిగితే then it becomes one planet which is called Jupiter. ఇప్పుడు మన లాంటి చిన్న భూగ్రహంలోనే ఎన్ని కంట్రీస్ ఉన్నాయి? రిజిస్టర్డ్ కంట్రీస్ ఆర్ 193. సో మనకన్నా 1350 టైమ్స్ ఉన్న జూపిటర్ మీద కంట్రీస్ ఉంటే గింటే ఎన్ని కంట్రీస్ ఉండొచ్చు? యూ హ్యావ్ టు థింక్ అబౌట్ ఇట్. ద సెకండ్ ఆస్పెక్ట్ ఈస్ దట్ ఇప్పుడే మాట్లాడుతున్నాం కదా భూమి మీద వాటర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ 2/3 అని. సో ఇఫ్ యూ టాక్ అబౌట్ కెమికల్ కంపోజిషన్, ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ కెమికల్ కంపోజిషన్, ఎర్త్ హస్ గాట్ వాటర్ ఓషన్స్. వాటర్ కెమికల్ టెక్నాలజీలో చెప్పాలంటే H2O oceans, H2O. Whereas this Jupiter, this has got hydrogen oceans, H2 oceans. Whereas Earth has got H2O, but this Jupiter has got H2 oceans. Now mechanical engineering students can really appreciate the value of that hydrogen as far as the power generation is concerned, especially battery cells lo kuda hydrogen importance అనేది చాలా బాగా వాళ్ళకి తెలుసు. Alternative source of energy లో it's a very valuable source of energy, very valuable source of energy. So that planet has got hydrogen oceans, hydrogen. Now once again it is open for challenge to all the students, of course, for youngsters. Actually this program is being conducted with an objective of the thing which was kept in my mind is to motivate our students to look for fascinating careers in the field of astronomy and astrophysics. చాలా మందికి ఒక సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఫీల్డ్ వైపు ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది దృష్టి. But today I would like to bring a different sector into your perception. This has got much more importance, much more value addition and much more career options for all of you. So now scientists all over the globe, they are looking for some innovative ideas how to connect this hydrogen on Jupiter onto Earth, but to meet our requirement, to meet our requirement. But in fact it's going to be 1350 times of our basic planet Earth. So one can really imagine how much hydrogen is actually available in the planet Jupiter. Even a fraction of it I am talking about, not the full, even a fraction of the hydrogen is quite sufficient to meet all our requirements on Earth for millions of years. Millions. Fine, we'll leave that point little aside. We'll look for the comparison of sizes now. Now at this scale you can see the size of Earth. Whereas Saturn has already told about Jupiter. Jupiter is going to be 1350 times of our Earth, and this is going to be approximately 750 times of our Earth. 750 times. In other words, if you think our Earth as a marble, and Saturn as a football, for example, then 750 marbles can be easily accommodated into that football. We call it as Saturn. And another interesting object is aspect is that we have one satellite which we call it as moon. Bhumiki okay oka natural satellite, we have to call it as satellite, natural, artificial, both were there. So Earth has got one natural satellite which we call it as moon, Chandradu antam. And for a fact information, this Saturn has got 53 moons, 53 so far identified. Still 18 were waiting for confirmation, 18 more. So one can really imagine that if at all, if there is a person who is living on this Saturn, if at all, and if he happens to see into the sky at any given point of time in a day or a night, the thing is that, the amazing fact is that he could see at least a minimum of 5 moons in the sky. At least I am talking about. భూమి మీద నిలబడితే ఎన్ని కనపడతాయి? ఒకటే, అది కూడా పౌర్ణమి రోజు రాత్రి కూడా కనపడుతుంది. మిగతా రోజుల్లో you'll get the fractions of it అంతే. But whereas Saturn మీద మనిషి అంటూ కనుక నిలబడగలిగితే, ఆకాశంలో కనుక చూడగలిగితే minimum 5 moons కనపడుతుంది. That's what an amazing fact. Fine. Let us look for the next slide. Now you look at this slide. Where is Jupiter now? Yeah, this is a Jupiter now, the next scale. And Earth ekkada undi? Babu nu chair mundu pesu. Come on. Chair తీసుకొని వచ్చి. No, ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేసి. No, don't disturb cables. Please. Now look at Earth, it's going to be just 1 pixel here. Just 1 pixel. So if you take the size of Sun into consideration, it's going to be huge. That's what I'm talking about, the first statistic, as 99.86% of the whole mass of solar system is just lying inside of this. Look. 99.86% of the whole mass of the whole solar system is just lying in the central star, Sun. The rest is divided among other objects around it. Now just look at this scale, Earth has got just 1 pixel. And even Jupiter, which is 1350 times of our Earth, is going to be very tiny particle in front of Sun. So the Sun is very massive in size, massive size. But story is not over. Look at the next slide. And now you look where is the Sun is. Because of this one, this is going to be the Sun. Okay. This is going to be Sirius. This is going to be Pollux. And these two actors. For your kind information, once again at this scale, this actress, which we call it as red giant stars. The stars are divided among different categories. So this is called one of the red giants. This is 10,000 times of our Sun. 10,000 times. At this scale, the Earth has got no place. On this scale, Earth has got no place at all. Earth has got no place. Even Jupiter was shown as a single pixel. Of course, the picture is not clear. So, even if you take different stars into consideration, our Sun is going to be a tiny star, a small star, and compared to red giants. Now, if you look at the next slide, now just look at where that actress is. Okay, in this it is very clear. Sirius, Pollux, Actress, and Aldebaran. Now, the continuation of those sizes. Now, there is Actress. Now, if you look at Antares, another red giant star, that's going to be 10,000 times of again Actress. So it's going to be how many times of Sun then?
1 lakh.
Actress is 10,000 times of Sun, and Antares is 10,000 times approximately Actress. So Antares is going to how many times of Sun then? It's going to be 1 lakh times. So I'm talking in terms of volume. Now one has to really compare the size comparison between the Earth and Antares, for example, Earth and Antares. It's highly difficult. And a person like you versus Antares, too difficult. Now, E20 stars too. I'll show you one galaxy. This is one of the galaxies taken by Hubble Space Telescope. This nebula has got billions of stars, not 1 or 2. For example, we take any one small tiny particle of light, it represents a star like Sun along with all his family members. Along with family members అంటే ఏంటి? 8 planets, దాని sub-moons, artificial satellites, asteroids, comets, gas giants, icy objects, వీటన్నిటిని తీసుకుంటే వాటన్నిటిని కలిపితే ఒక చిన్న డాట్ అని అనుకోండి అంతే. That's all. But once if you magnify, the thing of this, you'll get much more clear picture of the number of stars that are visible in the sky. As the power of telescope is increasing, you could see more number of clusters of galaxies, not even stars. Each galaxy will be consisting of about 10,000 crores of stars to almost 2 lakhs crores of stars. Each cluster will have. What is our galaxy's name? Milky Way. You are right. Now we just conclude right from the beginning. Our Milky. Suppose ఎవరైనా వేరే galaxy నుండి మనకు లెటర్ పోస్ట్ చేయాలంటే ఓల్డెన్ డేస్ లో పోస్ట్ ఆఫీస్ సిస్టమ్ ఉంది కదా. Just think about that system. Suppose you have a friend who is residing in a different galaxy. For example, Andromeda. అక్కడ నుండి ఇక్కడ ఉన్న ఒక ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఒక స్టూడెంట్ ఈ సెమినార్ హాల్ ఉన్న స్టూడెంట్ కి అతను లెటర్ పోస్ట్ చేయాలి. Now just look at the series of things which he has to write on that envelope. ఎక్కడ నుండి స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి? సపోజ్ రాజేష్ అని అనుకుందాం. ఫస్ట్ రాజేష్, సెకండ్ మెకానిక్.